Bernthal last night. Our next guest starred on the popular television series entitled The Walking Dead, and the season finale airs Sunday at 9 p.m. on AMC. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Jon Bernthal. Whoa, buddy. Last night, your character was killed off. Oh, my God.
Yep.
What are you going to do now, for God's sakes?
You know, I tell you what, I'm very happy to be here.
Well, thank you very much. It's very nice of you to be here.
I love it.
Considering your recent death.
Exactly. It's something else coming on national TV to talk about losing your job. But if I was going to do it anywhere, I'm very honored.
Well, we're happy to have you. Thank you very much.
Sir.
What? Now, you knew this was coming.
I did. I mean, it was a giant secret that I had to keep, and I hope that the warlords over there at AMC won't hunt me down for this. But I did tell one person, and I told my grandmother, and there was a reason for that, because last year, before the show started airing, I got married in real life, and one of the first episodes, I had a sex scene in the woods with the lovely Sarah Wayne Callies, and my grandmother called me that night and she said, "John, I saw you on TV having sex in the woods, and you're married now, so you really shouldn't do that anymore, especially with another married woman. And if you're gonna have sex, do it inside, not in the woods." So I just figured the right thing to do before I took it.
For the sake of your grandmother,
that's it.
Let her know.
Let her know.
Oh my goodness. And what do you hope to do now that you're not on the program?
Well, you know, I'm very happy that I can say I'm getting to work with the wonderful Frank Darabont, the man who created The Walking Dead, and the reason why the show is so successful, in my opinion, his new show, L.A. Noire, on TNT. So I'm very excited.
Well, there you go. So you go from one to another.
Thank you. Thank you.
And when you make a transition like that, is it easy to change up, or does one kind of overlap the other?
Well, you know, Dave, I, for some reason, play a lot of police officers on TV and in the movies. I think when Hollywood sees my broken-in, mangled face, it just screams cop to them. So, and I will say, I don't want you to think that I'm a silly method actor, but sometimes this whole cop thing does go to my head. You know, last Christmas, I was coming off the set. I was driving home with my dog, Boss, and we were driving in L.A., and I heard a woman on the side of the road scream, "Stop him. He stole my purse." And I see a guy running down the street with this lady's purse, and it was Christmas time. There was a guy dressed up like Santa Claus, and he gets in front of him to try to stop the guy. Guy with the purse barrels his shoulder right into Santa Claus, knocks him over. I mean, you do not do that to Santa Claus.
This is
and me
crazy.
being the idiot that I am, it was like a voice went off in my head that just said, "Action." And all of a sudden, I jump into cop mode, and I'm pursuing the perp, you know?
Yeah.
The guy's running down the road, he takes a right, so I chase him, and I did that thing that you always see in the cop movies and TV shows. I pulled my truck right in front of him on the curb, and I flipped him over the hood of my truck, and I got out. And I know, what an idiot. And I said, "Police, freeze." And I grabbed him, and I put him on the hood of my...
Police?
Like a moron, I did. And I even took it a step further. I love that show, Cops. So when I grabbed the guy, I said, "Do you have any weapons or anything sharp in your pocket that might stick me?" Which is such a ridiculous line. And so I have the guy there, and I'm patting him down, and it slowly starts to dawn on me, I am not on set, Dave. And he's not an actor. He's not a stunt guy. This is a real criminal, and I am not a cop. I mean, I was unbelievably unequipped to be handling this situation, and I think the guy started to realize that there was something rotten in Denmark, because he turns to me and says, "If you're a cop, let me see your badge." I said, "1 second." And I open up my car door and I say, "I'm about to get out my police dog." And so my dog, Boss, jumps out, and I say to the guy, if he runs or tries to resist, my dog will attack. And mind you, Dave, the worst thing my dog's gonna do is lick the guy to death. My dog looks up at me and he's like, "Hey man, you got yourself into this, dude. I want nothing to do with this." I start hearing the sirens approaching, and I realize, you know what, I'm the one who's really broken the law here. I've flipped this guy over the hood of my car. You know, I'm impersonating a police officer. I wanna get my dog and I wanna get out of there, you know?
Yeah.
The police come up, and I sort of hand the guy over, and my dog and I start slinking off, and all of a sudden this lady points at me, right at me, and she says, "That man right there, he's a hero." Right? And all the eyes look right at me, the police look at me, and I go, "Okay, I'm in trouble now." And then out of the back of the crowd, Santa Claus pops up and he says, "He's a hero, what about me?" And I said, "That's right, there's your hero, me and my dog." I tell you,
What about me?
he's right, you know?
Oh, man. That's about the perfect story, isn't it?
Oh,
I mean, you got your pet, you got
my dog.
Santa Claus.
That's it. You get it all in there.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
nice
sir.
going. Well, I was sorry to hear about your death.
Me too.
The show wraps up on Sundays, and then for you, on to another project.
On to Frank's show.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
sir.
great fun meeting you.
Thank you so
Thank you very
much for
much,
having me
ladies and
here.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
It's John Bernthal. Good to see you, sir.